welcome to Saturday afternoon football.
We're coming to you from the SCG. This is the round 21 match between Sydney and Essendon. We're deep into the season now, and neither of these sides is a premiership contender. There is still, however, plenty to play for.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Bombers. My tipping hasn't been so crash hot, so I'm going with a couple of roughies this week, and this seemed as likely a candidate as any.
Thanks, Harf.
The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss.
Sixteenth placed Essendon took on the 6th place Sydney at the MCG in round 16, 2022. When Callum Mills put Sydney 16 points up 8 minutes into the last term, it seemed the Swans had taken Essendon's best punches. A brace from Jake Stringer brought the Dons to within a kick before Mason Redmond put them in front with a superb long-range strike at the 20-minute mark. Kyle Langford then made it 4 in a row before Chad Warner gave Sydney hope with barely 2 minutes to play. A Nick Hines snap then sealed a 9-point triumph for the Red and Black. 15-5 to 12-14.
We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Grundy wins the tap. Heaney is there. Can he find a teammate? Mackay showing why he's such a good defender. Some indirect ball movement here. Ridley has found some space. Normally delivers. That's well played. And they're away. Merritt can keep it moving. Searching kick. Shield all on his own. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Grundy takes an excellent grab. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Goes long. Papley had his name written all over it. They'll compete inside the 50. Rowbottom has it within range. Golden opportunity here.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
They're in front, and they really should be, given their ascendancy in contested ball clearances and inside 50s.
One goal straight plays, no score. Draper with a deft tap. Durham, what can he do with it? He's made a hot start to this match. Setterfield attracted a crowd. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Thank you. Grundy got his palm to it. Rowbottom, McInerney. They've got time to put the kettle on. Redmond doing what he does best. Papley with a flying shot at goal. It's good.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Swans have started brightly with the first two.
The big men fly.
Roberts, Merritt lays it off. Draper, Setterfield looking to peg one back. Martin marks. That's hard to stop.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He converts and narrows the margin.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Bombers with a nerve settler. Draper wins the tap. Durham, Heaney runs onto it. They're a big chance here. Florence has marked in front of goal.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
The Swans with 3 of the first 4. The big men fly. Durham, they need a spark.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over.
It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Grundy gets his hand to it. Heaney, Warner, can he impose himself on the match? Reed reads the ball so well. Not wanting to bomb to a contest, Setterfield runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Hapley. He's kicked it like an arrow.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Swans have well and truly got the jump now. Good ruck work. The Swans with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Bombers have just got to start hitting the scoreboard. They've stood up well defensively, given what they're up against, but they look impotent forward of the ball. A couple of quick goals can turn this around and put a different kind of pressure on the opposition. Scoreboard pressure, which is still the greatest pressure there is in football.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Good ruck work. Roberts, Caldwell. The Bombers should score here. Jones marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The Bombers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Grundy slaps it out. Caldwell, he's been busy so far. Gresham is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Looking for a quick transition.
McCartan works hard to present. Honours the lead. Tidy ball. No wonder coaches go grey. The defence has fallen down. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
He's off. Time to measure the kick. McCartan marks in the back pocket. Florence presents in space. Lloyd working hard and presenting well. Jordan has a paddock in front of him. Throws it on the boot. In no man's land. Closed him down. McCartan.
They've had the better of the contest to this point.
Rowbottom marks. Will he go the bomb? Finally, they go inside 50. Lace out. Great footy.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That's not going to come back. That wasn't his best effort.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Good thinking and good execution too. The Bombers are out of trouble.
Well-weighted kick.
Caddy, they have absolutely spifflicated him. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Grundy with a deft tap. Heaney,
When one tackle just won't do.
we've got another stoppage. Grundy got his palm to it. Heaney read it best. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers?
And the ump does what we all knew he would.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
That's a waste. Clever kick. McInerney went bang. Setterfield.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Mackay, Redmond, does well under pressure. Who's front and centre? Perkins. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Grundy with a deft tap. Goulden, he's under close attention, and we will do it all again. Grundy has got on top. Warner, Lloyd, can't afford to give it back in the corridor. He's drawn a crowd. Neither side able to clear the footy.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Merritt, Perkins, takes the hand pass. McInerney got in the way. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Quality delivery by foot. Jordan. Amati is so strong one-on-one.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Heads for home, not the best strike. And it's hit the post.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
They've set up well for the kick-in. McGrath has found some space. Takes the short option. Setterfield. He's everywhere at the moment. Redmond on centre wing is marked. What's he got on offer? Good kick. Merritt with a chance to run. Looking for two in a row. Rampy with the big fist. Perkins. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Bombers are back in business. The big men fly. Heaney stripped of the footy. Merritt has brought his own ball. Setterfield dangerous to leave on his own. The defence is disorganised. The kick is precise.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Bombers having a good patch. The two big men do battle. Rowbottom, Warner. What can they build here? Blakey, feeling the heat. Gets the kick away. Bouncing ball. Kicks to space. Durham on a lead.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
Critical contest coming up. Caddy takes a great grab and should kick a goal.
Tough angle, and he'll take his best.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
The Swans have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Draper punches it out of the ruck. Roberts met solidly. He's besieged. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Roberts doesn't often waste it. He's hit up the lead. Caldwell in some space now. Another forward 50 entry. Gresham, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. The two big men do battle. Warner, right, intercepts. Jones, he's lost possession. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
You couldn't say it's been dull despite the lack of goals. Contested ball and clearances are very even and both defences are holding up beautifully. Who will crack first? Perhaps no one will. In which case, we've got a cracking contest on our hands.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Grundy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Warner, which way will it bounce? Shield has it now on centre wing. Squeezes the kick. Roberts, he's wrapped up. That's poor play. Campbell under pressure. Draper says thank you very much. Normally delivers. Kako has got loose. Right, is hard to beat one-on-one.
Kicking at his first.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Looking for a quick transition. Good work rate. Keeps it low. They're moving the footy well here. Picking their way through. Roberts. The Swans might be about to start something. McDonald in some space on the wing. Florence. McCartan. Out of the congestion. Roberts somehow released the ball. The umpires pinged him for insufficient intent.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away blindsided on his wrong foot.
What's he got on offer? He's off. He's made a meal of it. That's commitment to the cause. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
What a game he's having. The runner will be out in a minute. Takes the safe option. Draper pushes into space and receives the footy. Can he hit a target? The kick was centimetre perfect. He struggled to make an impact to this point. Kako, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire says he had no prior. Important clearance here. Warner, Mills, charges onto it. Rowbottom, Grundy, that might have been dropping the ball. Lloyd, he's generally a good kick. Honours the lead. Drives it inside the forward 50. Mackay tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Amati, he's kicked a goal.
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Swans were after the first, and they've got it. Draper wins it. Roberts leading from the front. Dersma taken to ground. The Bombers trying desperately to hang on. Draper looking for territory. Dersma centre field. Good build-up. Absorbs the pressure. Can he find a teammate? No problems there.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Dersma. They might be caught out on the turnover. Might be time for one more score here. Rowbottom. This is good ball movement.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He's squandered it with a miss kick. The Bombers didn't have much to spare, but they withstood the pressure and got across the line in the end.